welcome back. Join me after a while in Vancouver now after flying from Kelowna. We went out for dinner, dessert, drinks, and now we're back for me to relax and unwind before waking up early, getting some breakfast, and then flying out tomorrow. So what happened? From Vancouver to Kelowna was kind of annoying. I was beside someone who was slightly bigger and he was kind of spilling over into my seat a little bit. That was something. Food tonight though was amazing. We went to this restaurant. It was like an Italian restaurant. We got appetizers, we got dessert, and we got main course, we got steak, we got this dish that was amazingly cooked. Don't remember what it was called. Prawns, there were potatoes, there was garlic bread, everything. And the wine, amazing dinner, amazing food. Plan now, room tour, then I might go find a snack and then just chill. We got this cute little bathroom, giant mirror, just a little single bed, very standard but very cute. The classic cuck chair, and then a little balcony. If it opens, I'm not sure. It's a beautiful stainless steel can. I like to say it's a view of the city, but it's really just trees. And that's it right now. I just went to explore the hotel. There is no vending machines, so I couldn't get any chocolate, I couldn't get any chips, couldn't get any pop, but I did find a pool, a hot tub, and a slide. The only problem is it's overrun by people, and I don't want to talk to people. So I'm just gonna chill here in the hotel room for the rest of the night. Tomorrow though, get up, gonna go to Denny's for breakfast. I love Denny's. Then Korean Air, hopefully good food, fly to Seoul, then from Seoul to Shanghai, and then the journey begins. I'm just gonna chill until then. Welcome back to day 2. Good morning, rise and shine. Now Denny's. In the airport, waiting for the flight, just got through security. Funniest part was after we had our bags on, and you're in that line to go through the x-ray machine, metal detector, someone forgot they had a bunch of coins in their pocket. Then they passed it to the agent, and I made the joke that you're not allowed to bribe them. It was funny. Bribe them.
Several hours later.
Hello. After a million hours of traveling, I finally made it to China. Ready for a room tour? This is the luxurious entryway. These cool hand soaps and body soaps. And here is the luxurious bedroom with a fancy TV, a bed, these 2 lamps, and a cool wavy thing above the bed. And let's test the bed. It's fairly comfy. It's not the comfiest, but it works. We also have this couch over here for lounging. Instead of having a cuck chair, there's a couch instead. So you can just sit here and ponder. Yes, a lot of pondering going on at this couch.
A few moments later. Several hours later.
There is also presumably.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
A view outside, but midnight right now, so you can't really tell. So we will revisit that tomorrow. And then we have these 2 doors. Through door number 1 is a fancy toilet. This toilet is one of the ones that like heats up when you lift up the lid and has all these fancy features. Sorry. This is the shower. Notice how luxurious it is. Ooh, ah.
Hiya, Georgie.
So yeah, that is the quick room tour. I have been traveling for like 15, 16, 17 hours at this point, and I'm exhausted, so I am gonna go to bed. Overall, fairly successful day of traveling. It was my first time flying Korean Airs, and they gave us so much good food. They gave us 3 different meals on the first flight, which was like the long flight from North America to Asia. And then on the second connecting flight, I didn't think they'd give us food because it was like an hour flight, but they gave us food. I know, crazy. The craziest thing is when we got to the Korean airport, you don't just find the gate yourself. There was this lady holding a sign yelling, and we just followed her along. Like we were like, it was like a kindergarten class and she was the teacher. Like everyone hold hands and follow the teacher. And she held up a little sign that we followed all the way through security and to our gate. Very convenient, actually. You know, Korea is organized. Like even like the plane was late getting there, but it still left on time because they're so organized with like the boarding and all that stuff. Also, entertainment was pretty good. The guy beside me wasn't weird this time. Yeah. Anyways, let's go on to our first day in China. Also, create more crazy stuff. So, Korean airport, right? There was this girl with a sign. She yelled at us until we followed her. We followed her from our gate to the other gate. We went through security again with her. And then when we got to our gate, you think that's over, right? Like, you give them your boarding pass. My hair's a mess. Sorry, I've been flying all day. You go through the gate and you think, like, I'm about to get on a plane. No. Instead, we got on a bus. We waited on the bus for a while. Then we went over to a separate building and got on the plane. Wild. Also, on the second plane, I spilled my salad all over the place and I didn't clean it up. So, sorry, Korean Air, if you're listening. I just didn't have time. Anything else interesting happen? Oh yeah, on the second Korean Air flight too, there was this really weird guy. It must have been his first time flying because he had no idea what the conventions were, and he didn't speak English. I don't think he spoke Korean, and he didn't speak Chinese, so communication was difficult. When it was time to like leave the plane, instead of like waiting for his turn, he like pushed us out of the way so he could go first. Like literally like shoved us. So weird, but I survived. Thank you. And yeah. It is now like 7 a.m. Can actually see the view. Apparently there are a lot of buildings around. So let's go explore the city, see what's out there. Good morning, everyone. This is day, I guess, 1 in Shanghai. Technically full day. Got here last night pretty late. Just woke up after like 10 hours of sleep. And now we're gonna go on a tour of the city. So yeah, let's go. Here is my fit for the day. I found that the mirror here lights up, but this area is still so dark to get ready in. Going to see the famous Shanghai Tower, the Oriental Ball, or whatever the tower is called. It is surrounded by these massive buildings everywhere, including this trade center and hotel. Yeah, we're walking over there. It's like a 10-minute walk. Beautiful walk too on this nice lifted pathway above the street. Made it inside of the tower. Reminds me a lot of the CN Tower. Long tower, long elevator, and then they plop you into a gift shop immediately. It's a nice view of the city. It's cool seeing all the boats on the water. So I might be pretty heavy on Earth, but if I go to Mars, suddenly I'm super light. Uranus, also pretty light. Jupiter, heavy. So I'm gonna stay to Mars, I think. It's kind of like the ideal. Time to get some lunch now. Little restaurant inside a mall. I'm just gonna pick up some stuff to eat. Hello, we are at the end of day 1 in Shanghai. Day like 2 or 3 of the trip. Back in the hotel room to relax before bed. What a crazy day of doing all the touristy activities and eating so much food. If I were to have way more, then not enough. And we definitely had way too much food every single time. Shanghai though, great city. The traffic was pretty bad here, but it's a big city, so you kind of expect that. It's a big city, so you expect bad traffic, but there was times where we were stopped for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes at a time. And it is because there's a big expo going on, so there's a lot of big political figures around, but the traffic was crazy. But the city itself was very green, very clean. You didn't see really any garbage on the street. You didn't see any homeless, no graffiti, very clean, very green city. And also everything's super like cheap here too. Like we went for dinner, there's 4 of us. We got like 6 or 7 dishes, and in total was $18 Canadian, which in Canada you can't even get one meal for $18 Canadian, so super cheap. Some of the clothing surprisingly was actually pretty expensive, but food was super cheap. Anyways, that's it for today, and we'll be back for tomorrow. Peace.